Hey guys, welcome. In this lecture, we are going to start building the home screen. Now, what you have to do is to head up to home underscore screen, then .file. And what we can do is we can get rid of this center widget. And basically, what we want to do is over here, we want to have two widgets. One is going to be for the test widget, and the other is going to be for the icon. And with my explanation, you can see these two widgets are going to be displayed horizontally, that is from right to left. And in Flutter, in order to display widgets horizontally, we are going to be using a widget known as row in order to wrap all the widgets we want to be displayed horizontally. Okay, so now we can use the row widget. Now within the row, it has a property known as children. And the reason for this children is because the row can take list of widgets or it can take multiple widgets which are going to be displayed horizontally. Okay. Now the first child or the first widget of the row is going to be a test widget. And this is going to say hoodie, what are we can use the backslash and n to take this looking for to the next line. Looking for. Okay. Add your comment and use Ctrl and S to save, and you're going to see it somewhere here. Okay, you can see it over there. Now, what we can do is we can wrap this with a padding in order to take the widget within this row to the bottom. We can wrap this with a padding, and default, it is set to all sides. That is, we want to give padding for all the sides, or that is, we want to give some space within all the edges. And you can see default, it is set to 8. Okay, use Ctrl and S to save and see how this is going to look like. Okay, you can see. But what we want to do is we do not want to give padding for all the sides, but we just want to give for some specific direction. So we can then say dot holy. And first of all, we want to give padding for the top. And what we can do is in order to make this a bit much more responsive, we can get our top screen, that is the font size top or the top of the font or whatsoever font the user is using, we can get the top height. Okay, hopefully understand all this. To get the top of our screen, we can then say media query, media query, then dot off contest, and this is gonna be dot adding and dot top. Okay, great. So this is gonna give us our top or the top of our screen. Okay, and now we can say left of 25. And we can also say right of 15 or so. And what we have to do to get rid of this error is to get rid of this const. Use Ctrl and S now to save, and you're going to save somewhere, yeah. Okay, seems good. Now what we can do is we can give this a style, and this is going to be test style. We can increase the font size to maybe 19. Also, we can say font width, dot, we can say W maybe 600 to tell the thickness of our border we want this text to be, or we can just say font width dot bold. Okay, great. And now go check this out. Okay, seems good. And also within the tester, it has a property known as font family. So you can just give a different font over here, maybe semi, dashboard, or whatsoever. I'm just gonna go with the default font we had specified. Okay, and what we also want to do is over here, we want to have that emoji. To do this, you have to head up back to your browser and head up to emojipedia.org. And over here, we can search for hi. You see, we have a lot of emojis. You can just use whatsoever you think is okay for you. You don't really need to go with my own design or style. Okay, I'm just going to go with this. Okay, and you can see we have this code over here. We can just copy that, copied, and over here we can then paste this. Okay, so screen, you can see now we have this eye, and use Ctrl and S to save, and you're gonna sit somewhere, yeah. Okay, seems good. Seems good. Just gonna set this to maybe 22 and see how it's gonna look. Okay, seems good. Odie, what are you looking for? And now we can have our icon, our for our what's I think our cat icon over there. Okay, to do this, we can just have a container in case we want to have access to the padding. Sorry, within the row. Okay, this is the first widget of the row, right? It ends over here. And now we can have a container. The reason for this container is in case you want to give a height or a width or whatsoever, or maybe a color, a background color, and so. Okay. And now we can have a child, and this is gonna be the SVG picture, and this is assets, and the we want to access the assets dash front and cat dot what SVG. And also we can give this a width of maybe 20 to make this not that really big or huge. Okay, wait for this. Okay, unable to load. I think we have some spell mistake over here. I'm just gonna get rid of this and head up to the main screen. And we have this over here. I think I have some spelling mistake. Just gonna copy this quickly. Okay, copy this and back to the home screen. Then I'm gonna paste this over here. Okay, add this and comma. Okay, make sure your spelling is not wrong. Okay, seems good. And we cannot see that. We can't really see that. Just gonna hard restart this.